Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth. And we need to go rescue our direhorn hatchling from growing pains, guys. We got a lot to do here in Zandalar. We got to get a crown of Torkali and 8 Dustwing incandescents to hopefully get a cure for our direhorn hatchling's weird growth disease that he's going through, thanks to some goblin alchemy. Then we got to go find Sakat's old hand, so we can learn how to mine more monolite. And then it is time to complete the Zandalar Forever scenario. So I'm not exactly sure how long that's going to take, but I guess we're going to find out. Hope you all had a great weekend. I was actually very busy on WoW over the course of the weekend. I did a ton of world quests. I actually streamed some of my world quests doing on Twitch. And right now we're at 337, which is pretty good, at least in terms of blue items. We can do heroics now, which is nice. So I'm looking forward to giving that a go here eventually down the line. I guess we can probably go ahead and just start doing heroics from here on in, instead of the normal difficulty dungeons. I guess we will find out here eventually. But let's see. Nachala the Egg Thief. Ooh, a rare spawn I hadn't dealt with yet. Oh, I could have sworn I have killed you before. Zap. You know what? Let's go ahead and do it. We've got a little bit more oomph in the tanks, so. We will take care of the Devil Sore first. And then we'll be able to give all of our attention to the rare spawn. Hello, friend. Now, need to be careful. It's still a raptor that can hurt. There we go. Zandalari Raptor Egg teaches you how to summon Dasher. Oh, neat. Oh, look at the little baby raptor. Alright, we'll summon him here in a few. Actually, we go ahead and summon him now because Smee is currently not here. What's he look like? Oh, he's adorable. Clever girl. Good stuff. A fine addition to my collection, as General Grievous would say. Okay. So, incandescent dustwings. Unfortunately, we can probably just sap any of the violent wildlife nearby, so we don't have to worry about that. And we need 8 of these. But other than playing WoW and some Dead by Daylight, didn't really do much this weekend. Other than have friends over for board games, kind of going for what I was telling you guys in a previous episode about, and trying to force myself to do more social things. Had a good time though. Played some Boss Monster, which is one of my favorite card games. Followed by... Why can't I... Oh, I guess we already tapped that one. Some Boss Monster, and then some Doctor Who Flux, which is really fun. I know there's like 50 different types of Flux card games, but I figure if you're going to play a game where the rules continually change, you need to play either Lovecraft or Doctor Who. I think those are the most appropriate forms. But yeah, it was fun. And then we played Suro, which is like one of the most zen board games ever, I feel. And then yesterday, other than just playing, Steam was down for a while, which was sad and maddening. But after it got back up, we played some Dead by Daylight. I was kind of in a bad mood for a little bit of yesterday. I think it was because my blood sugar was low, and then I suddenly had a realization that I had Savage Lands Devil Sword, that I had an unopened box of Thin Mints in the freezer, and suddenly all was well. Love it when a plan comes together like that. So I devoured the box of Thin Mints, felt horrible for myself, as one does when normally you gorge yourself on something like that, and life went on. I felt better afterwards, though, at least mood-wise. But I think one of the things that me and my friends have decided is we are going to start having like a Sunday afternoon game day. We would do it on Saturday, but a lot of my friends still LARP while I don't anymore. So I don't really want to take them away from that. Add in the fact that they're usually really tired at the end of the afternoon, and then if we go play games in the evening, they're pretty much shot. So I think Sunday afternoon is a good compromise. And definitely, you don't really look forward to a lot of things on Sunday. I do with like wrestling pay-per-views, but other than that, that's just kind of like the slow realization that Monday is upon us.
What's up?
Those claws look really sharp, Swindlegear. Do you have what I need?
Yeah, here you go. Not that you really deserve it.
Whew. Maybe this will calm him down.
Traitor Alexei hurriedly combines the ingredients.
That should do it. Go on and give this down your Direhorn's gullet. And don't worry, nothing could possibly go wrong with a concoction made under any kind of duress. Also, do I seem like the kind of goblin who would give you something dangerous? On purpose? Don't answer that. Hurry, before they stab me.
Administer the remedy to your Direhorn.
Glad I could help.
You know, this better work, otherwise I'm going to stab you. Or I'm going to have the Direhorn do it. Just for that healthy dose of irony. Okay there, biggin. Let's see if this does the trick. For Alexei's sake, this is better work, indeed. Don't you explode on me. Direhorn Juvenile groans and collapses. No! You better not have... Oh, I am... Wait. Oh, okay, he passed out. Nothing really to laugh at, but he's had a long day. Alright. And he is still among the living. Beast Lord Lakaya peers mistrustfully at Alexei, then back at you. None of this was necessary. Go. I need time to determine what is to be done about your Direhorn. Good. This unnatural voodoo is undone. You, small green one, are no longer welcome in Warbeast Crawl. Be gone. You don't gotta tell me twice. And you, Speaker of the Horde, I will consider what to do with you in good time. Be on your way. And you don't have to tell me twice either. I'm hoping we get sent the Direhorn in the mail. It's small enough to be put in a box with air holes. I just say that because I've gotten a ton of mini pets sent to me that way. Okay, now it's time to go get Sakat's missing hand. He's already regenerated a new one, but sentimental value. And strangely, not the first time we've had to retrieve a troll's severed hand. I think one of the quests in near the beginning of the Horde campaign in Mist of Pandaria, you have to grab... I forgot if it was a hand or... Oh, no, actually it was an eye. I think it was either a hand, an eye, and a mummified pet. Or an eye, a weapon, and a mummified pet. Memories. Getting here through enemy territory. I think the game that we're going to be playing this Sunday is I have this game from WizKids. It's like Batman Battle for Gotham City, where you play Killer Croc, Two-Face, Joker, or Penguin, and you're warring for territory and see who can be the greatest criminal mastermind in Gotham, while Batman kind of randomly goes around the board causing chaos. And your pieces are hero clicks, which is fun, because I used to play hero clicks all the time growing up. I wasted a ton of money on those things. Okay. So I guess we need to kill these guys? Because they're all passed out and asleep. Thick Paleo steak. Nope. Not that one. Ugh. There's King Catal. Lots of painful memories there. Let's go ahead and get Slice and Dice up. I've also considered getting rid of Slice and Dice, just because, the random nature of Roll the Bones. I don't know. It's something I'm still considering. While while Slice and Dice is very dependable, it's one of those things that I'm kind of just playing around in my head, because I also would like to replace Slice and Dice. I've never been able to, I don't know how you actually pronounce this word, but your finishing moves have a 20% chance per combo point to grant 2% haste for 20 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. And haste is important for outlaw rogues these days. From how I understand, I believe it is crit is the first thing, and then haste. Oh, there it is. Good deal. Well, I guess we can go ahead and turn in the hand, but we're close to the Zandalar Forever scenario. So let's just go ahead and get that out of the way. Most scenarios don't take a long time. But apparently the ending to this is pretty awesome, so we will check it out. And then begins our quest to determine what our next course of action is going to be. I'm pretty much thinking the Alliance dungeons. Start knocking those out one by one, and then do the heroic dungeons, and yeah, it's still got a lot to do. We've got Warfront looms, Dark Lady calls, lending a hand. Oh, we already did that one. We also have these weird kind of Warfront missions as well. Not weird, but heading over to the other zones and having some fun in Kulturas. Because going around and exploring and doing the world quest, I found a ton more quest hubs. It's kind of ridiculous. So I'm looking forward to getting our pirate on over there. Show those Kultirans who the real pirate is.
Welcome to Zuldazar.
And guess what, King Rastakhan? I am ready to go ahead and defend this place. Let's do the thing.
Zandalar forever.
Ooh, haven't seen that screen in a while. That'd be a great, great background for a computer.
No. Shatter the final seal.
Ew. Didn't we kill all of you earlier?
The Bloodgate is overrun. Quickly, we must crush as many of these invaders as we can before they reach the city.
Let's do the crushing. chomp.
A gift for old Bonsamdi.
Inflict fire damage. Woo! Oh, he's got a Godzilla crush. Nice. Or a Godzilla, like, atomic breath. Spirit fire beam.
There are so many.
I don't know what that does, but... Fire's beam inflicting and jumping. Ah, okay. It's like Omega beams. Okay, no more nastiness there.
Die, invaders!
You need to kill 200 of these things.
There are so many.
Yeah, you've established that now. Can we, move on? We still got 60 of these things to kill. So where was this, big monster when we were doing other things? Was he taking a nap?
A gift for old Bonsamdi.
There you go.
A gift for old Bonsamdi.
19 to go.
Too many are getting past us. Make for the bridge to Zandalar. We can force them into a choke point.
Ooh, we're gonna have a Zhang Fei moment. That's a Romance of the Three Kingdoms reference. Zhang Fei stood on a bridge. Oh, Kragwa.
Go, little king. I shall swallow any who try to follow you.
Rastakhan! The snakes of Vol'dun siege your western border! Do something about it!
Talanji, take the Horde champion and master our forces there. I will work with Kragwa to secure the sliver.
Be careful, Father. These are plans long set by an enemy beyond our reckoning.
Okay, Baku, don't drop me now. Ooh, I actually get to ride on your back.
Drives the Sethrak to attack. They are swarming like never before.
This champion tells us that Mithrax the Unraveler has arisen.
Well, that is inconvenient.
You're telling me. It's the big red lobster old one minion.
Form ranks. Wobbles at the ready.
Rakira, assuming command of our forces, I see.
Talanji. Riding lower into battle, I see.
Dark times call for great deeds. How do things look?
Dire, we are flanked. The lower are doing what they can, but we need to rally any troll that can hold a spear.
Champion, look for any civilians still in the Zocalo and send them to us. We will follow as we are able.
Will do. Come on, Smee. Kill 10 Sethrak. And I'm the only one doing this scenario, which would be kind of cool if other people were joining in, but...
to buy, Richmond?
Blood Cultist Sethrak, Mogu, and even our own Zul? I miss the simple days when we were just trying to take over the world.
Yeah, weren't those the days. Go head over to the princess there.
You gon' be back for these goods.
Raquel the Wretched. Hey! That's my innkeeper. Okie dokie. Ugh. Creepy. And ooh, we are popular today. Chronicler Bakini is helping us out. And let's heal up a little. See, that's kind of the reason I want to keep Slice and Dice, is because it helps our energy regeneration. So we're not just kind of sitting there waiting.
I specialize in fine imports.
I stood in the wake of the Scourge when it stormed across Zuljak, and yet this attack on my homeland by those we trusted as friends. Well, I am normally not a violent troll, but I do believe I may need to kill someone for this.
Hey, excellent. Well, the princess down there has some spears. You go ahead and grab one and get to killing.
Browsing my competitors.
Hey, how you doing? A Blade Swarm Diamondback. Ooh. That's like my neck of the woods.
Speak.
The Loa are strong.
Okay, they're saying the same thing.
So be it.
Off you go. And looks like we're actually getting some assistance over here. And pretty much we're just defending our borders. Watch, now would be a perfect time for the Alliance to attack.
Come to trade. Do not leave empty-handed.
Hey, you're leaving with your life. I'd be pretty grateful if I were you. Well, we're working our way up. No! The Caravan Brutosaur's dead. How dare you? Okay, one more Sethrak. Slain.
Come to trade. Browsing my competitors. You'll be back.
And we got some Tortolans. Okay, here's our 3 more civilians rescued.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2
Stop the sands from spreading.
Proof. And let's go ahead and do this one. Yeah. Okay, Sethrak have been killed. Civilians have been, or about to be rescued. Got a nice little army forming up behind us.
You want rich man? Zandalar forever.
The way is clear, little ones. Move now. Mithrax is approaching.
Ah, Kimball.
Come, Mithrax. Come, Unraveler. The final seal must be broken.
I was wondering what happened to you. Woo. Hey there, big guy. Find King Rastakhan at the entrance.
Champion, the Loa and I will hold off Mithrax for as long as possible.
Too many
Find
sided
my
with Zul.
father and put
There is
an end
only
to
one
Zul.
path forward. Bonsamdi, show yourself!
Easy now, your majesty. One Samdi I always help him friend. Rise. Rise. Don't be lazy now. Take up your spears again and fight!
I like him. Assault Zandalar to reach Zul before he can destroy the pyramid. Well, this I can do.
You will never reach the precipice in time.
You don't know who you're talking to. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. God, I love playing a rogue. Dun 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 dun. And Cloak Shadows. Dun 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 dun. Dun, dun. Oh, wait a minute. Is Zool down there? Whoopsie. And that is... Oh. Still didn't land in the fire. That's good. Hi, how you doing?
Your soul for me, master. Your soul for Cahoon.
She just turns around. She's like, where'd you come from? Lots of different places. If I'm going to have a background, I prefer for it to be multiple choice. Boop. Yeah, don't you siphon blood from me.
You are too late, Rastakhan. Rise. Rise, Wretch. Rise.
One someday, we had a deal. Grant me your power.
Mithrax, do it now! Destroy the seal! Long may you reign over your empire of ash. Look at this. Congratulations, Your Majesty. The kingdom is ours.
Yeah, that went well. I'd have to say. Interesting. And props to Zool for being able to hold off a Loa-offended Rastakhan. The final seal and Zandalar forever. Achievements unlocked. And Rastakhan's back on the throne. Look at that.
It is good to be the king.
Yeah, boss.
You stand before King Rastakhan.
We have won the battle, but not the war.
May your foes tremble in your presence.
And we are right back where we started at the beginning of the expansion when we got here. Yeah, that's progress. Okay, now that that epic battle has been concluded, what happened to Mithrax? Just kind of disappeared. Maybe with Zool's death he dispersed. We'll fight him again, probably. And Zool. And maybe Vince Cortho if we're lucky. Okay, oh, that is a world quest. Here we go.
You will never find a better deal.
For the record, those rings are worth more than your life. Empirically speaking, of course. Sekar places the rings on his new hand. Good. As a goldsmith without jewelry, I was beginning to feel naked. Very well. Your lesson is that you have to mine monolite from a seam. It behaves very differently than a normal deposit. Sikat spends as little time as necessary explaining the different techniques of mining monolite seams.
I will be seeing you.
Yeah, you gotta love it when someone takes pride in their work. Speaking of work, wanted to let you guys know that our engineering, I was leveling that off camera, and we are currently at 35 engineering, and that allows us to create better of the plague spreader, the really cool one that the grenade that any enemies that come into contact with the sheep that the grenade disperses will be polymorphed, and then the big fire one. We also have a deployable attire rearranger for transmogs, something to make a mount go faster. Let's see, a mobile stable. This that I've used on myself, which makes you immune to some annoyances, includes Leap of Faith, threat reducing abilities, and some gadgets like the Swap Blaster. And then the Surface Skimmer, which is like a little bit, basically a goblin boat that lasts for like 25 seconds before it breaks apart. So that's pretty cool, I would have to say. But that is Zandalar forever, guys, and now we need to decide, now that the kingdom is secure-ish, what we're going to do next. So just hang tough. We'll see what we're going to do. Probably some alliance dungeons, but whatever it's going to be, I think you guys are going to enjoy it, and want to thank you guys for tagging along with me during this journey. But if you guys like this episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.